What's going on, Hooper Nation, man? It's Hooper Spotlight back with another one. As y'all can see, I went no face cam on this video. I'm not looking too presentable right now. But let's get straight into it. We got why James Harden never won an NBA title and probably never will. Man, I want James Harden to get a championship before he retired, bro. Let's jump into it, though.
James Harden just got swept out of the Eastern Conference Finals. 130-93.
Damn.
Game 4 at home.
Damn.
By 37 points.
Damn.
He finished with 12 points on 2 for 8 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3.
That's not good enough.
That ended his season. 17 seasons in the NBA. Over 28,000 career points.
I don't like that. Hold on. I'm not going to do this too much. The video just started.
6 from 3.
He shot the ball.
In the game that ended his season.
Clearly missed. He's still standing there. The dude that was just guarding him is already on the fast break. Why is Donovan Mitchell the one that's now running back on defense? And he's not even the one that missed. As the one that missed, you should be, you feel me? Already back down there.
Career points, an MVP, 3 scoring titles, one of the 11 highest scorers in the history of the league. 0 championships.
Tragic.
36 years old, traded mid-season to
Damn,
Cleveland.
he's 36.
Swept in the conference finals.
It might be over for him. I did not know he was 36. Did he say 36 or 26?
Clock has now run.
Yeah, he's 36.
This is the story of how one of the most talented offensive players in NBA history never won when it mattered most. Before we get into what went wrong, let's be honest about how close Harden actually came. Because the failure hits harder when you understand the opportunity.
In Oklahoma City, he was the third option on a team with Durant and Westbrook that reached the finals in 2012.
What a team.
They lost to LeBron's Heat in 5 games. Harden
Yeah.
was 22, coming off the bench, and probably should have been a starter. That offseason, OKC traded him rather than pay him. He never got back there with them.
Damn.
In Houston, he built something genuinely special. The 2017-18 Rockets won 65 games, the best record in the league.
Hey, he made the Mohawk cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Harden won MVP, averaging 30.4 points per game. They led the Warriors 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals with home court. Then Chris Paul got injured. Golden State came back.
CP.
They lost by 2 points. In a Game 7, they were completely dominating. 2 points. The 2018-19 Rockets were even better statistically. Harden averaged 36.1 points, the highest since Michael Jordan. They lost to Golden State again in the second round.
Bro, if that Golden State team wasn't around, the NBA, like the finals championships we have today would have been so drastically different, bro. Like that team was a force, bro.
1 point in Game 6. So the question isn't whether Harden was close. He was agonizingly close.
Yeah.
Multiple times. The question is,
that's gotta hurt.
Every single time the moment got biggest, the same thing happened.
That's gotta hurt.
The answer has been the same for 17 years. James Harden has a playoff problem. Not an occasional one. A consistent, documented, statistically verified pattern that has repeated itself across 6 teams and 17 years. His regular season numbers are Hall of Fame level. Over 24 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists per game for his career. Elite efficiency. Dominant. The step-back 3 he invented is now in every player's arsenal at every level of the sport.
Facts.
His playoff numbers tell a different story. The shooting percentage drops. The 3-point attempts go up, but the makes go down.
Dang.
In this 2026 postseason alone, he made 1 or 0 threes in 4 straight playoff games at one point.
Bro, what? 1 3 in 4 straight games for James Harden, bro. So somebody tell me what they think it is. Do you guys think it's nerves? Is he thinking too much? Because to perform so well in the regular season, be a regular season all-star, and then when the playoffs come around, you're a role player, but you're still trying to play like an all-star, but you're missing. So that turns you into a role player. and really messes up the whole team. But what could that be? What do you guys think is the root of that?
And the elimination games, the moments that define legacies, have been historically bad. He has now had 20 playoff games, shooting 25% or worse on at least
Terrible.
10 attempts. That is tied for the most in the shot clock era, tied with Bob Cousy. Since the ABA-NBA merger, he leads everyone in that category. More than Russell Westbrook, more than anyone. This 2026 run with Cleveland captured the pattern perfectly. After helping the Cavs come back from 2-0 down against Detroit to reach the conference finals, Harden arrived at the biggest stage and vanished. In the 4-game sweep against the Knicks, he shot 5 for 22 from 3, 12 turnovers combined. And in the final game, 130-93, he finished 2 for 8 from the field,
2
0
for
for
8.
6 from 3.
2 for 8, 0 for 6 from 3. So he made 4 points on his own, and he probably ended with a few free throw points. But dude, 2 for 8, 0 for 6 from 3. That is so bad.
Cleveland lost by 37 in a game that ended at home.
The explanation that keeps coming up is structural. Harden carries enormous offensive loads throughout the regular season, leading the league in usage and possessions. And by May, his body and his aggressiveness...
No, bro, no. Especially aggressiveness. I didn't mean to unpause. Bro, his body, okay, maybe, but the aggressiveness should still be there. This is where it matters the most, bro. Like, and he had Donovan Mitchell with him this year. It's not like he was just scoring 60 a game again, bro, or 30 a game. Like, he had Donovan Mitchell with him getting buckets too. So it's like, it's not just, bro, I don't know, man.
He has been running at 100% for 6 months.
I like this video, though. Make sure y'all like it.
And 110, and he consistently arrives with nothing left in the tank for the biggest moments. That's not a character flaw. That's a pattern. And at this point, the pattern is the story. 6 teams trusted him to be the guy when everything was on the line. And 6 times, the same thing happened. Beyond the playoff performances, Harden made a series of decisions throughout his career that systematically closed championship windows instead of opening them. He forced his way out of Houston in 2021, mid-season, disrupting a team that was still competitive, burning the relationship with a franchise that had built everything around him for 8 years. He went to Brooklyn to join Durant and Kyrie. The super team lasted a season and a half before imploding.
Not even, bro. They didn't even play together for real. It was really Kyrie and KD for a little bit before Kyrie got hurt.
In Philadelphia, he had Joel Embiid, the most dominant center in the league at the time. Real chemistry, a genuine championship window. Harden spent an entire
And don't
offseason
forget
in a public
Tyrese.
contract dispute, refused to report to training camp, and forced a trade to the Clippers. The Sixers moved on. The window closed.
In Los Angeles, 2 more first-round exits. Harden disappearing in the biggest games of each series, then traded again mid-season, this time to Cleveland in February 2026, where Cleveland gave up Darius Garland to get him. He arrived as a supporting player on someone else's team, not the guy, a piece. And Cleveland got swept anyway. The team that sacrificed Garland, a young, ascending star, to add Harden's playoff experience, got eliminated in 4 games.
Damn.
With Harden shooting 5 for 22 from 3 in the series and committing 12 turnovers. Every team that traded for Harden as the answer got the same answer. Close, but not enough.
Not enough,
Every
ever.
time a championship window opened, Harden found a way to be standing somewhere else when it closed. James Harden will finish his career as one of the greatest offensive players the NBA has ever seen. That is not up for debate. The MVP is real. The 28,000 points are real. He changed how basketball is played at every level of the sport. Permanently, irreversibly.
But in May 2026, whatever was left of his championship window closed completely. Swept out of the conference finals at 36 years old, shooting 0 for 6 from 3 in his final game of the season.
He keeps saying
on a
that.
team that gave up a young star to bring him in. The hardest part of the Harden story isn't
Dang, they did give up DG to get James Harden, bro. And where's DG now? I haven't heard of him all season for
the
real.
shooting nights or the forced trades. It's the proximity. The 2018 Rockets were up 3-2 on the greatest team of the decade, 2 points away from the finals. He had everything he needed. It just never came together. And at some point, after 17 seasons, 6 teams, and another conference finals exit, that stops being bad luck. That's
Yeah.
just the story.
Bro, do y'all think it's too late for him to get his ring, bro? He's 36, probably turning 37 this year. He's not getting no younger. Who knows if he'll stay on the Cavs? If they'll even have another chance. Man. Y'all like, comment, sub. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Let me know if you like no face cam or face cam better.